Hey everyone, welcome. It is absolutely a beautiful day here. It's November 9th, and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt up in the Northeast, so it's pretty incredible. Because it's so nice, I thought we'd do a outdoor review. These came in the mail the other day. It's the Arlo Pro 4 camera. I'm pretty excited because I'm usually not the earliest adopter of technology, and these were just released close to the beginning of November. Like I said, now it's November 9th, so 10 days in, and I got my hands on one of these. The idea today is to do a quick unboxing, a quick installation, and then just an initial reaction of how the cameras work, how easy they are to set up, and then how the application works on your phone. The idea then down the road is, once I've got these set up and working for a few months, I'll then do kind of like a longer term test and see how they hold up. And then last but not least, before we jump into the video, I'm not being paid for this review, so it's just my opinions on this particular product. Once again, it's the Arlo Pro 4 camera. Let's take a look at it. Got the quick unboxing first. So the reason why I chose these and not the Pro 3 was because they were not much more expensive than the Pro 3, and these Pro 4 models, they don't include, or they don't require, the Smart Hub. What the Smart Hub is a well, it's a separate hub that requires the cameras to connect to it. So the hub connects to the Wi-Fi, and then the cameras connect to the hub. So it's a separate expense, and these cameras actually connect directly to Wi-Fi, and they don't require the hub. So that's why they're the same price almost as the Pro 3s, and they don't require that additional piece. I got the pack of 3 here. So it looks like we've got each individual camera wrapped up nice and neat. I did get the black version just because I thought the black was a little more fitting for my particular house, and I thought the white just kind of stood out a little bit more. Got a little protective packaging right there. This looks like it's a sticker that you can put on a window or something. Looks like you got a quick start guide, maybe. Yeah, quick start guide. Simple instructions telling you to download the application. So you get this little box here. And then here, you've got, these are the stands, or the mounts rather. You screw them into, this is one particular type of mount, and this is another magnetic mount that snaps on there, and then you can adjust the angle of the camera. So you've got 2 magnetic mounts, 1 traditional style mount, the charger. These are the batteries for the camera. It's got a 6-month battery life, that's what they advertise. And that'll be something that I'll be kind of keeping track of in the long-term review when I come out with that. In here, this should be the charging cable right here. And then this is just some mounting hardware. You got a drywall anchor, some wall screws. So that's what we got, a little bit of hardware, some batteries, charging cable, the mounts, the wall charger, and then the cameras themselves. Everything has been unboxed, and the only instructions that were provided basically tell you to download the Arlo app and follow the instructions. So I haven't installed the batteries. I installed the Arlo app. Once you verify your email and go through a variety of security procedures, you get to this page, and I'm going to go through the steps with you guys. You click Add New Device, go to Cameras, got the Pro 4 model, Pro 4. This basically tells you have to connect to a 2.4 gigahertz network. Going to enter the Wi-Fi password real quick. Now it's telling you to insert the battery into each Arlo camera. Do that now. Showed you guys how to open them up, but I haven't inserted the batteries yet, so I'll push this button here. That pops open the top. Pull that out. And this lines up there. Then I'll slide that back in. A little blue light just lit up. So I think we're in business for this camera. I'll do the other two now. Just inserted all the batteries into the three cameras. As you can see, the three cameras lights are flashing. We'll go to the next step here. Click continue. Did the light on front of your Arlo camera start blinking blue? It'll be yes, so continue. Hold the QR code in front of your Arlo camera. Alright, well, I've got three Arlo cameras, but we'll try this. Okay, that one just made a noise. I'm going to click continue. Now it says looking for your Arlo camera. Literally doing this real time with you guys, so this is a real world review, if you will. After about a minute or two of searching, for some reason it said no cameras were found. Alright everyone, so the cameras have been set up. Sorry I couldn't keep you in on the whole process. I'm walking you through it because I actually had some technical difficulties. I don't know if it was me, if it was the cameras, if it was the fact that the cameras are new, so the software is a little glitchy. Maybe it's my brick of a iPhone 6 Plus. Yes, maybe the only world's currently functioning iPhone 6 Plus. But anyway, there were a few glitches. One of the things that it was doing was, since I got the pack of 3, when I scanned the QR code, it wasn't saying specifically whether I need to just scan one camera or all 3 of them at the same time. So I tried it with one camera. It would search for 3, 4, or 5 minutes, and then it would come back and say no cameras were detected. I tried that about 2 or 3 times, and it still didn't work. So then what I did was I went back, scanned the QR code with all 3, and then that seemed to work. And then there were some small glitchy things like it said choose the blinking camera, but there was no blinking camera. It did update the firmware on all of the cameras, which took about 5 minutes per camera. After it was all said and done though, like I said, I did get them all set up and synced. So I'll show you a quick look at the app and what it looks like through the cameras. So like I said, there were a few issues in the software setup. For those of you that do have these cameras and are currently setting them up, I'd be curious to know if you had those issues too, so just comment down below if you have. This is just a first look at the camera software once you have them set up. You can see that I've got 3 cameras and 3 cameras displayed here. If I click on camera 1, it'll go to a live view. So it's live right now. You can see, pick up the camera. There I am. I'll move it around. And you can see the real-time footage there. It's pretty cool. So like I said, this is just a brief look. Once I get everything set up, we'll take a little bit of a more in-depth look. Now that we've got the cameras set up, we'll go ahead and mount and install them. It is getting dark out today though, so I'm going to wait till tomorrow to do that. So what'll be a nighttime for me is just a few seconds for you guys, so I'll see you in a minute. It's a new day, another beautiful day. Can't get over how nice it is in New England in November, and I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt. So let's install the cameras now. I'm going to be using these cameras for a twofold application. Not only am I going to be using them for security type purposes, but I'm also going to be using them for like a house monitoring type purpose, so that when I'm away, I'll be able to see if the house is burning down or if a tree fell in the house. So with that being said, I'm not going to be mounting them on the house, which maybe is what most people do. Instead, I'm going to be mounting them close to the house, but on a tree pointing towards the house, so that way I'll be able to monitor both the house and any people walking up to the house. So this is the first tree, just maybe about 10 feet up on the tree, and it'll be pointing straight towards the front of the house over there. So you might be wondering what the range is of these cameras, since these are the Pro 4s. They don't require the hub or the smart hub station. They connect directly to Wi-Fi. The range of the camera, according to Arlo, is 300 feet. That's from the camera to your Wi-Fi router. And then that's reducible for obstructions. So if there's a wall or multiple walls, then it's going to be less than 300 feet. So my thinking is that my Wi-Fi router is on the left side of my house right here, and then I'm going to be mounting it up that tree over there. So just a basic rule of thumb in my head is keep it within 150 to 200 feet. That way you've got 100 or 150 foot buffer for the Wi-Fi signal. So it's very cool. There's the house. There's the tree. There's the camera. And then if I show you my phone here, there is the view that the camera has. And I'll walk over here. There I am. So now that I've installed the first camera, I'm going to quickly install the second two, and then we'll do the first look and kind of test out the system. Alright everyone, the cameras have been installed. Now let's take a look at the Arlo app and kind of go through the first impressions of it. So I'm sitting in the car here because it provides the best video quality for looking at my phone. And we'll take a look at the app and kind of the first impressions of it. So this is the Arlo app. This is kind of the main screen. We got camera 1, 2, and 3. You can see that I've mounted them around the house. Different angles showing the front of the house, the side of the house, and the back side of the house. If you hit the play button, that will provide you with a live view. So that is live right now. And then if you tap the screen, you can also take a screenshot, turn on the light or flashlight of the camera, and you can use the microphone feature to talk on the camera so that your voice will actually come out of the camera. You can also go down here to the library section, and this will have your stored movements. So when it detects a person or an animal, it will store the footage here. You also have a mode section where you can arm or disarm the device's cameras, and then a general settings page where you can control some of the settings of the cameras. So, initial impression of the app, pretty straightforward, which is nice. It's relatively self-explanatory. It provides quick and easy access to your video footage when you're monitoring your cameras. So overall, pretty good. Hopefully I'll be able to provide a bit more information down the road in my next video. That'll be the long-term test. That way I'll be able to speak on how the actual functioning of the app is over time. Well, everyone, I think that's all I got for you today. I want to thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I was able to provide some insight for you on the Arlo Pro 4 cameras. I know there wasn't many videos out there so far because they're relatively new. We definitely just scratched the surface of what these cameras could do, and hopefully a few months down the road from now, when I come out with my long-term test review, I'll be able to provide you more information. So keep an eye out for that video. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see everyone next time. Take care.